Hi Virgo, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button if you should so choose. If you are already a continued subbie, I love you so much. Thank you for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And if you would like to join my mailing list, you can also do that at the web link below. You can do all of that in the description box. With that said, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look-see at the week ahead. What are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life path this week, dear Virgos? What are you removing, releasing or letting go of from your life path this week? And this week you get the Five of Pentacles, right? So this is interesting because I think you guys had this card last week. You're letting go of this loss, this lack, this feeling of I don't have enough or I might not have enough. And what I honestly feel from this is it's not necessarily a lack mindset. I feel like you go through stages of squirreling money away and resources and putting things away. And then all of a sudden you say to yourself, right, I've done enough of that. I'm going to enjoy a little bit. And the fact that you're letting go of the Five of Pentacles this week really feels that you're now coming out of the latest stage of let's hoard everything and make sure that we have enough for a rainy day, so to speak. But you're letting go of the Five of Pentacles means that you are letting go of this feeling of I don't have enough or I'm not going to be able to create the resources that I need. So what are you working on now? What is at the heart or at the meat of the matter? And this week you get the Knight of Swords. Beautiful, right? So what you're working on is ultimately your communication style. This is interesting because the way that I'm hearing it is it's almost like you're working on how people receive you, on what people say to you, or rather what you say to people and how they receive that. Because the Knight of Swords can very often see communication kind of being a bit quite intense. And the fact that you're working on this means that you're really kind of getting to the detail of how people communicate. You know, you're getting detail orientated, Virgo, absolutely, but not necessarily about communication. And that's interesting because this week what you're looking at is how you communicate with others and ultimately what they are actually hearing when you speak. And it kind of feels for me like you're going to get to the bottom of what might have gone awry with communication in terms of the Mercury retrograde this month. So that's really interesting. I like that because it kind of feels like you guys are going to figure out, okay, this is where all the disconnects have happened. Cool. So your key to the week. You got the Hanged Man, right? So you just need to really take it back a whole lot. You need to scale all of this back because the Hanged Man is basically saying consider things a lesson in detachment, so to speak. So what it's asking you to do is take a step back, really observe and examine things, and ultimately one of the other things that you might discover this week is where your money beliefs came from. Where is it that you've inherited somebody else's, not necessarily bad practices, but somebody else's, limiting beliefs? Where is it that you've picked those things up and they don't necessarily belong to you? The Hanged Man is also a very spiritual card. So this could be a week where you really go through that process of cleansing your communication and really like figuring out, okay, what do I want to say? And more importantly, it's almost like you're getting really clear on what you want to say and how you want to say it. And ultimately what effect those words have on your life and your communications with others. Going to be an interesting week. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic week and I will see you very soon. Take care.